So I'm doing my brow routine today just because, you know, brows really do frame your face and it's really important to know how to do your brows correctly. So I'm just going to kind of jump right into just talking about them before I jump into the actual tutorial. So one of the first things I use, oh, by the way, I use all Anastasia products. I highly suggest using a brow pencil. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. This is like 20 bucks, 20, 21, somewhere around there. So, and then at Ulta, they actually have this kit where it comes with all three of these products, which is the gel, the brush, and the brow powder for only like $39 or $36. So I have my brow powder and the dark, well, it's in dark brown. So the brow powder, and then I have my brush, which is, I don't even know how I filled in my brows before this brush, and then my brow gel, which I think is 100% essential, and I think all these products for sure are essential. I know it seems like a lot and a lot of money, but it's totally worth it, and it doesn't have to be Anastasia. You could use any brow pencil or brow powder that you would like, but don't use, oh my goodness, don't ever use an eyeshadow to fill in your eyebrows. It is the worst thing you could possibly do. From what I have learned, the brow powders are finer powders. So that's what makes your eyebrows look a little bit more natural and not as harsh, because the powders in it are a little bit finer. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's definitely a lot like thinner and finer. So that's what I recommend. Oh, and then I also get my eyebrows done once a week. I do get them threaded just because my eyebrows are freaking caterpillars. Not even kidding. Do you guys think I have thick eyebrows now? No, girl, you don't even know half of it. Like, I have straight caterpillar, short eyebrows. You guys are going to see my natural eyebrows before I fill them in, but I have straight caterpillars on my face if I never got them done. And my phone's getting blown up. And I pay for a membership, so I get them threaded at one of my malls that's close to my school, and they're really good. They know exactly how I want my arch and things like that. I pay 50 bucks for the membership, but it lasts for 3 months. So if you get your eyebrows threaded or even waxed, you should see if they have a membership, because it's totally worth it. I could go as many times as I want for 3 months, so that's why I get them done once a week. People think I'm probably crazy, but you know what? I need my brows tamed. So yeah, so now I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial and then put the rest of my makeup. It eventually all blends together, so that's what I'm doing. So just a little talk about my eyebrows. This eyebrow tends to grow a little bit more hair than this one. As you can see, I kind of have my little bald spot right here, and this one's just pretty thick. So I'm just going to show you guys my technique. I use this on myself, I use this on clients, and it ends up being the most natural look for eyebrows. You know, my clients always ask me to teach them how to do it because they just love the way I fill them in. I learned this at an Inglot makeup seminar for this technique, and I've been doing it ever since. So I've been doing it for probably about 7 months now, and my favorite products for using it are the Anastasia products. So yeah, talked about that more in the intro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So, oh, this is gonna be talk through, by the way, since I can get into full depth when it comes to eyebrows. So I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz first in dark brown. So I'm just going to brush through. And you want to get that into the shape that you want it. Oh, and sometimes if I use moisturizer on, they will go in with my face powder, if it's translucent or something, a little bit. And I'm going to briefly just a little bit go over in my brows. It's because when it's super with it slip or not, or when for moisturize, it looks super to get really sticky and then natural your brows. But yeah, for this, it's not to use to extend. So I use it's just a little good technique for when you have so your brow a little bit slippery. I do on both, since both brows have. I'll show you what brows be both treated to. So I'm gonna brush through my brows, get them in the shape that you want. Brow to the wall. So this is gonna end up being where I want my brow. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get the pencil and I'm just gonna kind of outline the brow. You also don't want to start all the way in. I kind of start from right here, so not all the way in. And you just want to do little strokes. And then when you extend it, You want to make sure it's lined up with the outer corner of your eye. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, yeah. But it also end up messing up a lot, so that's why you're gonna see why I do certain things later on. Alright, and then for this eyebrow, just because yeah, same thing. This one, for whatever reason, I think is a little bit thinner or has less hair, and this lady did not get off one of my brow hairs, which I'm gonna fix right now. So for this one, I actually start on the outer corner, like where the arch is, just because I feel like this one is so much thicker in the inner corner that it's my best way of evening it out. So for the bottom, I start out normally. Yeah, this one, I have no idea why it, but it does. I have no idea it grows less hair. It does. Again, the brows look crazy right now just because I have nothing else on my face. So I'm going to keep the pencil around, but next I'm going to go in with my brow powder. So I'm going to go in with the darker one first. Now I fill in the outer corner before I do the inner, and I'm just using my Anastasia Brow Wiz brush, or Brow Wiz, the brow brush. I'm just going to fill in the outer corner. And again, you want to go in like little strokes for hair, like hair strokes. And then you want to blend it out, and then for what you have right now, you also want to blend it inward, like bring it in. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter powder that's there, and then just fill it in lightly. So with that technique, it gives you the natural graduation with the brow. It doesn't, like, you know how people have like full-on graduation, like light, dark, not cute girls. So with that, you get the natural graduation in the brow. So that's why I like doing that. And then just fill it in with the lighter color eventually. So especially for this brow, just because no matter what powder I'm going to fill in, it's still going to have kind of like a bald spot, I go in with my pencil, and just in this area, I do little hair strokes. Just in the top. And then I'll go in with my light powder again. Bottom, just little, and then they do it with the bottom as well, because I have bald spots here. Then I'm gonna my MAC more concealer, and it's going to go in with me and everything prolonged concealer, and I'm just because I kind of feel like my up so much just there's eyed up. Brows looks much better, all clean. Using any concealer brush, bounce back and forth. It's just whatever I'm cleaning my eyebrow. I remember eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. So don't focus constantly on making them super even, because I know for a fact mine are not. See, it drives me nuts because I have these few little hairs that are right here. Maybe it's just me, but and then eventually, like once I put all my makeup on, because I want to let it set by itself, then I'll go in with my brow gel. So I'll come back once I finish the rest of my face. Okay, so now that I have the rest of my makeup on, see, my brows don't look as crazy now. So I'm just going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I'm just going to set my brows. I highly recommend a brow gel because it's going to help the wherever you fill it in look more natural, and it's going to make it's going to separate all the hairs and like make your eyebrows look a little bit more fuller and more natural. So highly recommend a clear brow gel when setting your eyebrows. Okay, so now that you kind of saw how I fill my eyebrows, what I use, I think I pretty much covered everything. I said how often I get them done, and the tutorial kind of put in depth like how I use this. The tutorial kind of showed you guys how in depth I do it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and talk through and explanation. If I missed any questions, or if you have any more questions about brows, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll try to get back to you guys, because I'm sure I missed something. I'm in such a huge rush right now. Like, my friends are blowing me up. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say except for I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.